Welcome. How to talk to your child when they get home from school. Lighthouse Education Consultants. Dr. Bryan. Everything starts at lighthouseec.com. So, how do you talk to your child when they get home? Well, I made this same mistake, so I'm not telling you that I haven't. And I do it, and I catch myself. My wife's done it. And a lot of the parents that we talk to, they have made the same mistake too. And a lot of times they'll say, "What'd you do today?" Well, if they're a kid, they're going to give you the flat-out straight answer, whatever the funnest thing they did today. Or I don't know, we didn't do anything. And as a parent, it's hard to believe that you went to school for 6 hours or 7 or 8, however long you were there, and you didn't do anything. A lot of times you're just confusing your child. And what you're asking them is, what did they do today? Well, they're going to recall the funnest thing they did. The question you really need to be asking is, what did you learn today at school? Or what did you learn at school today? Whatever the variation. And the variations work all the same thing. You want to prioritize learning. Now, is it fun to be ripping and running, playing sports, or doing artistic stuff? Yes, and I'm not saying any of that's wrong. But should be a focus on education. Start looking at the papers your child brings home. Can be an indicator of what the child is doing at school. And a lot of times with our child, my son's 5, he'll come in and be like, didn't do anything at school, and he's got a bag full of stuff where they went through these letters, or he's read another book in the series that they're reading, done a math sheet, or done a science, or something. They're doing something. So we know that not doing anything in school. We know that's not true, but he hasn't connected all the dots yet, and that's all right. That's why you're there to prod him along. One thing we do with him, though, is try to go to that next level. Can you teach me this? So we'll bring the sheets out that he's done that have been sent home. What's this sound make? Or, read this book to me. And one of the things that we've really gotten pretty well is if he reads another book at school, he'll sit on dad's lap or mom's lap and read it, and then go read it to the other parent. If the grandfather stops by, he gets a version of it. Aunt stops by, she gets a version of it. Who reads it to everybody? Reinforcing it. Oh, hey, you're reading pretty well. And pat on the back or a high five, and he's loving it. But that can you teach me this is a big, powerful skill. And I'm going to give you a couple reasons for it. Number one, you're strengthening their learning. Why? Because they've learned it at school. They've done some papers with it. Now they're forced to teach it. So they're starting to look at it from multiple ways. And they don't realize this yet. And that's okay. They don't need to. They just need to work on the skill. But if they teach it, and in our house, we do it this way. He'll teach it to me first, or my wife first, and then the other one second. So it gives it multiple times to do it. And we'll look, and of course we know the information, but that's not the point. Us knowing it is the point of him working on it numerous times. The second thing, when we prioritize our things, short-term memory, you got about a 24-hour window. If you don't use that information in that 24 hours, we dump it so we can use that short-term memory. But if we come back and we use it again, and we use it again within that 24-hour period, we're telling our brain, hey, this information's important. We've got to hold on to it. And it'll start getting moved into long-term memory. And that's the power of this. If you did this with your child every day of his school academic career, they will do well. Another benefit, and a lot of schools are starting to go this way, and the school my son's at does this. You can get online at his school and see every lesson plan for every day of that academic year. And, Wednesday, the 5th of whatever month, they're doing this. Or Thursday, they're doing that. And we're able to get on there. There's also a link that I can directly email his teacher, and then vice versa. And we communicate all the time. And there have been times where she said, look, he's doing real well at, he needs a little practice with this. Awesome. That gives us something to do at home. Oh, hey, we've got to spend 10 minutes on this till you get it. And then once you get it, high fives, all that, celebrate. Hey, you know what? You get to pick dinner tonight. Go on to the next thing. There's always more to learn. So don't think that it's going to happen once and be done. You always have more room to learn. A final thing is, this lets your child show the skill that they're learning in school. So it's like a reward. Now they're center stage, and I'm teaching everybody, and I know this skill, and it's another little thing I can put in my bag of tricks. So it gives a real positive experience to learning for your children. I want to thank you. Lighthouse has a lot of products. We have a lot of videos on YouTube, and we have a lot of different stuff at the website. Come look around and see what you can find. Also, please click on the link below and sign up for our email list. When you do, you'll get 4 free webinars. These webinars are one support system, one's on brain games, one's on brain dump, and the other one's on learning styles. And use all this information. They're free. They are a variety of times. I think the learning style is like 25 minutes long. So there's a lot of good information in it. And then when you get on our email list, we shoot out emails all the time of, hey, we've come across this learning technique. What do you think? Or check out our new videos on YouTube. They're free. Just click on the link. So we're trying to give you the information. We're trying to give you what you can put in front of your children so they'll be successful at school, or so that you can put in front of yourself to be successful at school. Good luck in reaching all your educational goals, and remember, life is not fair, but education can even the odds.